you for that bow courtesy. Yes, ma'am. There we go. Miss Emiliano, Miss Ariani, and Miss Ethan right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Emiliano, Ariana, good job taking initiative and remembering where to go. Those are definitely boards. But we'll talk about those a little bit later today. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because today we've got some goal setting to do. Yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, so parents and coaches, I know we usually do this on Wednesday and Thursday, but due to board breaking being on Wednesday and Thursday this week, we're setting some fitness goals today. So we're going to need you guys to get ready to slip off your socks and shoes and step on the mat. Ms. Emery, how are you today? Oh, karate, yes, awesome. You're going to need that pen sticking in my karate pocket for me. Yes, ma'am? All right. Mr. Romy, how are you today, sir? Good, strong, amazing, fantastic. Strong. Can you put both of these in your karate pocket for me? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Karate pocket, both of them. Both of them in your karate pocket. Put them in your karate pocket. There we go. All of our cards and pens go straight into our karate pocket. Miss Annalie, how are you today, ma'am? Awesome, and a karate kid. Go and slip those in your karate pocket for me. Miss Torvey, how are you today, ma'am? Strong. I need to borrow your card for just a moment because I know you're going to add another column. I'm sure your mom could have done this, but I was trying to help out your mom. There we go. There you go, Miss Torvey. Stick them in your karate pocket. Yes, ma'am? All right. She's got a lot of voice today. Mr. Emiliano, how are you today, sir? Strong. I have the hair fun putting in your karate pocket for me. All right, Miss Ariani, how are you today, ma'am? Good, strong, amazing, fantastic. Like my belt. Strong. All right. Mr. Ethan, how are you today, sir? Strong. Go ahead and put that inside your karate pocket for me, sir. There, yes, with your card. All right, ninjas. Yep. Make sure your card and pen are inside of your karate pockets, showing me that good self-discipline of even though we might want to play with our cards, we keep them where they belong. Yes, ma'am? Oh, yes, ma'am? There we go. Using those super loud voices today. All right, so we're going to do some fitness goal setting, and then we've got some learning to do. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ninjas, let's go ahead and get bowed in. Everybody, go ahead, come to attention. Bow, courtesy. Face the flag. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow, courtesy. And position. Student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the Mile High Karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential with knowledge, honesty, and strength. Loud and proud, what is your goal?
Black belt excellence.
Come to attention. Show me that focus, concentration, no moving. Bow, courtesy. All right, ninjas, please go get your coaches and find a dot on this side of the floor. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go.
Yes,
1, 2, 3. Go ahead and get your coaches. Run, Torvey, run. They were supposed to go. So today they're going to have to be kept up here. Mr. Simpson, I'm choosing you, sir. You're my demonstrator. Where are you?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Thanks, sir.
Where are they from? What other country? Just with level 1, yeah.
All right, ninjas. Today we are doing our fitness goal setting. First up is our push-ups. The way we do our push-ups is if we look at Mr. Simpson up here, you're going to make sure you go all the way down. Then you guys got to go all the way up. Yes, ma'am? Oh, I heard Miss Emery's loud voice from here. Everybody, yes, ma'am? We're going to go all the way down, all the way up. Coaches, parents, we are only doing these for 15 seconds. Once we do this for 15 seconds,
Just
we need to multiply the number by
like,
2
normally they'll probably
before you write it down. Yes, ma'am?
only use one half
Ninjas,
before.
you're
So you
answering
can
for your
start
parents.
with
Yes,
the other
ma'am? All right, ninjas, how many times are your parents multiplying your
But
numbers?
it's not really. Well, no, I just
Two. Thank you. How many times are your parents multiplying your number? 2. There we go. All right, so guys, go ahead and get ready for your push-ups. Push-up position for me. Yes, ma'am? Oh, thank you, Romy. Everyone say yes, ma'am. All right, get ready. We're only doing this for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. All the way down, all the way up. There we go, guys. Working super hard. There you go. Times our head. Multiply those numbers by 2, then write them down. Now remember with our ninjas, it does say sit-ups next. And with our ninjas, I understand we are still developing those core muscles enough to fully do sit-ups. So we skip the sit-ups, we move on to a different core exercises for our leg lifts. So if Mr. Simpson's up here, he lays down, his hands are just underneath his cha-chas, like 6 inches off the ground. He's going to raise them to about a 45-degree angle, and he's going to lower them to about 6 inches. Now, coaches, Mr. Simpson's had a lot of practice up here. Your ninjas may need a little guidance right here with your hands. Yes? Oh, thank you, Ms. Ariani. There you go. Nice and strong. Can you guys move as strong and as fast as Mr. Simpson? Oh, Ms. Ariani is going to today. Go ahead, keep your knees nice and straight. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Go ahead, multiply those numbers by 2 and write them down. Next one is your squats. Next one are your squats. Who's going to come demonstrate with Mr. Simpson up here? Which ninjas? Miss Emery, come demonstrate with Mr. Simpson up here. All right. So Miss Emery and Mr. Simpson, they're going to put their hands up by their face. Their feet are going to be slightly spread apart. They're going to sit down in that tiny chair. There you go. And they're going to stand right back up. And then tiny chair. And stand back up. And tiny chair and stand back up. Just like that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I heard Miss Ariani. Everybody, yes, ma'am? There you go. Can you guys be as strong as Miss Emery today? Oh, good. All right. High five, Miss Emery. Go ahead and head on back to your coach. I'm not going to exhaust her before she sets some strong goals over here. Get ready. Hands up by your face for your squats. Yes, ma'am? Oh, I heard 2 yes, ma'ams. Yes, ma'am? Oh, there's no yes, ma'am. Make sure your feet are slightly spread apart. Slightly spread apart. All right, get ready. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. There you go. All the way down, all the way up. Woo! You got fast. Go. You got to go fast. 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 Multiply those by 2. Write them down. And then get ready for your mountain climbers. Get ready for your mountain climbers. So I have Miss Annalie and Mr. Simpson up here. Oh, thank you very much, Miss Annalie. So Miss Annalie and Mr. Simpson, they're both going to go into that strong push-up position.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. They're going to tuck in one knee, and they're going to tuck in another knee. And then, yeah, go ahead and keep going. There you go. Just like that. So we're going to count 3s. Now, because we're multiplying by 2, parents, you get the choice with this one to either count 1, 2, 3, 4, or count how we normally would. 1, 2, 3, just the one leg, and then multiply by 2 at the end. Yes? All right. I hope that helps my parents. So, normal way we count, we only count the one leg coming up. Yes? But since we're multiplying by 2, we can count both legs with no multiplication at the end.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You ready, Miss Annalie? Are you ready, Miss Annalie? All right. Give Miss Annalie one clap. Say thank you. All right, Miss Annalie, can you guys be as strong as Miss Annalie and Mr. Simpson today? Oh, I certainly hope so. Get ready. Push-up position. Alternating those knees, tucking them nice and tight into your chest. Yes, ma'am? Oh, ninjas. Yes, ma'am. There's more ninja. I need for all my ninjas. Yes, ma'am? There we go. We are going to... Oh, keep it short and sweet. Yes, ma'am? There we go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Switching, tucking. Writing or multiplying or writing those numbers down. However you guys counted them. Next one is jump ropes. So everybody stand up for me. Yes, ma'am? All right, with your jump ropes. Since you guys don't have physical ropes, we have imaginary jump ropes. Now I want you guys to start teaching yourselves how to jump rope. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, we're not doing jump ropes yet. So instead of letting our arms swing really big today, we're going to keep our elbows to our hips. Everybody say elbows. To my hip. There we go. Keep your elbows to your hips, only rotating your arms. Yes, ma'am? So if you guys look at Mr. Simpson up here, go, there you go. He's rotating his arms, jumping over that imaginary rope. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, ninjas. Yes, ma'am? And he's working on keeping those circles nice and tight with those elbows tight. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, all my ninjas louder than Miss Emery. Yes, ma'am? There we go. All right, go ahead and get started. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Working on it. Go ahead, multiply those numbers by 2 and write them down. Next one are those strong front kicks. Now I've noticed that when our coaches give our students a goal, they're even stronger with their front kicks. So if I have Mr. Simpson up here, if I give him a target, usually what happens is his kicks go from chest level, waist level, because Mr. Simpson's pretty, he also foreshadowed, he saw where I was going with this. Give him a target that can kick even higher, yes? Oh, yes? So coaches though, please, we'll keep the targets down about their waist level for now, and then we can grow the targets as they develop, yes? All right, then we can count these just like mountain climbers, yes? Oh, ninjas, yes? Thank you, ninjas. Stand up for me, yes, ma'am? Oh, thank you, Ms. Ariani, for that loud yes, ma'am. Put your hands up by your face towards your coach with a loud. Oh, Miss Emery's ready. There you go. Having your hands up by your face nice and strong. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Don't work on that snap for me, Allie. Snap. 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 Time. Depending on how you counted those, if you counted each leg, go ahead and just leave that number. If you counted them as only one leg, multiply that number by 2. Get it written down. And last but not least, we have our front punches. So if I have Mr. Simpson up here, he drops into that super strong horse stance. I know it's my ninja's favorite horse stance. I observed that last week at test 3. Their favorite stance. In that strong horse stance, he has one hand out. Now I'll give him one target and he's going to switch. Just like that. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Now, Mr. Simpson has developed that speed. I want to see you guys chamber nice and tight as you guys switch. Start slow, then get fast. Yes, ma'am? All right, guys, drop that horse stance with a loud ayah towards your coaches. Oh, no. I got to hear more ayahs. Drop into a loud or strong horse stance. Now with a loud ayah. Coaches, go ahead and give your students a target, one single target right down their center line. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and strong, keep those hands raised. Multiply those numbers by 2. Write them down. Now, when your students move into our level 1, which if you've ever observed, the level 1 class is actually the one that follows this class on Mondays. When your student moves into level 1, they'll do their side kicks and their round kicks as well as part of their fitness class. But ninjas, I'm going to keep your parents on the floor. Ninjas, I need you to please look at your goals so you know what to work on. What are you going to work really strongly at so you can meet your goals? Because we've got to set those high expectations. Yes? Oh, thank you, Miss Annalie. Everybody, yes, ma'am? There we go. Make sure you guys are sitting up looking at those goals. Now, please bring your ninjas. Go ahead and grab your cards and your pens. Listen, everybody say, focus my ears. Oh, I got to hear all my ninjas say, focus my ears. Bring your pens into the pen basket and your cards into my other hand. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And then sit right down next to your coaches. Get ready. Get set. Go. Oh, thank you for your bow courtesies. Loud yes, ma'am. Run back to your coaches. All right, once you're back next to your coaches, I want to see that strong butterfly stretch. So I want you guys to sit down, almost crisscross karate style. Put your feet together. I'm sorry, I need your cards. Oh, put your feet together. Put your chest to your toes. Now say board breaking! This week on Wednesday, during your guys' class, we will be breaking some boards. Yes, ma'am? Now, with board breaking also comes goal setting. Now, parents, I need you guys between now and class on Wednesday to sit down with your ninjas and set some strong goals with them. Think about the goals that you have for them in mind. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ninjas, make sure you sit down with your parent. The way you guys can do this, we'll actually have a goal setting sheet that your ninjas get at the end of class, so please fill that out and bring it to class with you on Wednesday. Yes, ma'am? But it's very important that when we set goals, we are specific. By specific, you got to know what it looks like when you accomplish your goal. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So like here in karate, our specific goal. Oh, Mr. Omi, that's a very loud yes, ma'am. We're working up there. That's like this one. There you go. Our common goal here in karate is black belt, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. So what does it look like when you're a black belt? Well, it's very visible. You're wearing a black belt on your waist and you've done the work to accomplish that black belt. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
But when you guys have those goals, when you make them specific, you also need to make them measurable. Measurable is so that you know how you're progressing towards your goal. But karate, again, we have a very specific way. All those belts that you do, that you accomplish as you progress towards your black belt, that's how you see how you're progressing towards that black belt. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So maybe parents, you guys can set specific goals of reading 50 books by December. Oh, yay me. Hiromi's like, yay me. 50 books by the end of December. You can make a list and you can measure it that way by you write down all those books as you read them. And then you read 50 books. But even bigger goals than that. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. We can have a goal for our ninjas graduate with honors from high school with straight A's every single year of high school. Ooh. Yes, we can think even further than that. We can think about their careers and everything else. I know it's hard to think now. because we don't want them to grow up. But we want to think and set them up for success because expectations are high because children will meet those given expectations. Ninjas, are you guys ready? Oh, I certainly hope so. Ninjas, stand up for me. Yes, ma'am. All right. Face your coaches and parents. Come to attention. Bow, courtesy. Give them a high five. Say thank you. All right, using those 7 magic words. Now, all my ninjas, I need you guys back in this front line for me. Get ready, get set, and go. Yes, ma'am. Coaches, thank you very much for joining us out here on the floor. We're going to learn one thing real fast before the end of our class. Where's my line? All right, help them find out real fast. My class assistants, help them find out. Emily, on the stop. Miss Torby, on the stop. Yes, ma'am. Miss Avery, this side. Boom. There we go. Mr. Romy, you need to be on your dot. Come to attention. Oh man, that black belt focus, concentration. All right. Everybody take your right leg, set it behind you, step towards those mirrors and loud. All right, say 3 count. Front kick. All right, we're going to break down that front kick that we worked on today in our fitness. We're going to break down 3 pieces. We're going to say 1, 2, 3. Mr. Emiliano, so loud, so fast with your responses. High five. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Ms. Ariani. Ready? 1, you're going to pick it up nice and strong. Straight up and down today. Straight up and down, like you're going to put a beanbag on your knee. There you go. When I say 2, you guys want to snap it out back nice and strong. Ready? And 2. Oh, you're still holding it up for me, though. Working on that strong balance. Focus, concentration. If you fall, you pick it right back up again. 3, set it down. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Switch your feet for me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now our belly buttons are facing the front doors. So, Mr. Niliana, switch your feet. Mr. Hiromi, switch your feet. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
1, pick it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Emiliano, other knee for me, sir. There you go, nice and strong. Miss Torby, where's your knee? There you go. Mr. Ethan, where's your knee? Oh, there you go, all the way up. Ready? 2, out and back. Ayah! And 3, set it down for me. Yes, ma'am. Come to attention. Show me that black belt focus. Concentration, no moving. Now our 3 count front kick is a kick we will be working on all month. We've got to work on our focus and our concentration to help us hold our balance. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And these skills are going to help you guys when you start school. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Hands behind your back for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We have board breaking on Wednesday. So make sure you guys are here ready to set some smart and strong goals. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
But we have a student who's unable to make it on Saturday. Let me have Mr. Hiromi come on up here. Mr. Hiromi, your sticker fell off your certificate. Mr. Churchman, can you please go get a red sticker for me, sir? Thank you very much. I just looked at it. I was like, what? So, Mr. Where'd you go? Mr. Hiromi was unable to make it on Saturday, so he is earning his green belt as well as his jobless award. Everybody give him a huge round of applause. Now, Mr. Hiromi, I'm going to hand it to you, sir. I'm going to put this around your neck, and I'll make sure I fix your certificate when you get it back. Yes, ma'am? All right, take your belt. Run back to your belt. Go. All right, now just hands behind your back for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
You guys are going to get 3 things today
Yes,
before
ma'am.
you leave, and I'll make sure your parents get them all. Everybody say board breaking.
Board breaking.
Parents, you guys are going to get information about board breaking. Everybody say goal setting.
Goal setting.
We got to set some goals, so you guys are going to get that goal setting worksheet. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And then everybody say gray stripe.
Yes,
We got to get you guys ready for your next test. Yes, ma'am?
ma'am.
So we got to work on that character success skill of total self-confidence. Yes, ma'am? All right. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. All right. Hands behind your back for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Black belt creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts. I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. Come to attention. Bow, Gracie. Ninjas. Make sure when you leave today, you guys think about the kind of goals that you guys want to set. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you start school, what kind of grades you want to get, how many books you want to read, or even what job you want to be. What do you want to be when you grow up? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Loud and proud position.
Ma'am. Now my karate is the best, ma'am.
Awesome. My ninjas, you guys are dismissed. Go ahead and clean your spots and have a fantastic rest of your day. It was becoming too much of a distraction.
Do you want me to get these to parents? Do they get all of them? Get all three? Or?
We all get all three.
Okay.
It is a lot today. I just didn't get a chance to tell you guys that.
Some of those there.
That works. Thank you, ma'am.
Miss Emily, where were you standing most of this? I know it's really confusing. Let's see. Miss Emily, right here for me, ma'am. Wait, where was Emery? You don't know. I think she was you were. There you go. There's your dot, Swervy. Here's your dot. Come on over, right here. This all right here. I know today I put you in the back dock. It was different. Where'd my music? Oh, yeah.
You think that's good? Spray ball is up there, and spray ball is up there, and right to the basket.
Oh, hold on, Torby. If you spray that way, it'll spray you. Make sure it hurts this time. Thanks.